Greetings fellow girls, guys and gaming fans. This is Small Archangel in Conan Exiles. Thank you for joining me for this episode with a rhino on the doorstep. I am discovering the joys of playing Conan Exiles on a dedicated server, which means that while you might possibly be able to make yourself log out during offline time, no ammo. You are joking, right? I did have ammo. Hello? Has my ammo despawned? This is not fun. If so, do you know what? A lot of my stuff has despawned. I did have a bedroll here. Have I died? Yes. I've died thanks to this guy, haven't I? Do I have a death marker then? Where I am? No, I don't. So, presumably I don't have a corpse. Presumably I died while offline due to this dude and lost all my stuff that I had in my inventory. Yes, I did. No, I've got a torch there. I don't know then, but he certainly had my respawn point, hasn't he? Okay. But this could prove to my advantage because he can't actually get at me. I don't think he can damage my base either, but we definitely need to get a shot of him. Immune to the, not my base, the blooming rhino. He's probably immune to my crappy stone arrows as well. Goodness knows how long it's going to take me to actually finish him off. I can see one sticking out of his bum there. So, you know, this is why I gave myself rooftop access, to be honest. But looks like our next priority really needs to be some sort of surrounding fence or wall or something to stop beasts like this from being able to own me through the wall, because I can only imagine that that's what's happened to my, because I have got the server on no drop on death, and this is another good reason for that. But also, one of the other players on the server has also experienced this week. Just watch that horn, don't I? Because it's clipping right through, and I don't know if it can hit me. Probably. Look at that, it's a pincushion. He's a pincushion. One of the other players on the server has reported a bug death already. So it's a good thing, I think. I'm glad I went with that suggestion with Thomas. Will you just die? Good grief. I've got 100 arrows here, or I had. I don't know how many of them it's going to take to kill this sucker. You know what? I'm going to go into first person because it might be easier to hit him in the face, which presumably will do more damage. Yes! Oh my gosh. How long did that take? Alright. Here we go. Yeah, you can stop doing that now. Okay. So, where's my knife? 555. Let me have this. Yeah, that is not what I meant. We'd figured out how to do this. Come on, what was it? It was that. It was that. Nice. Now, I should have got some meat off him, of course. That is what I should have got. There we go. So, yeah, because all this has obviously gone off while I've been offline rather. I don't need 3 of them, do I? Oh, what the heck, they're there anyway. We've got bone as well, and we've got some hide, which is super. That lot can get dropped, but yeah, I definitely need to get some more food. So any food I've got in my inventory won't go off so much. Just chill out, woman. Stop aggroing. No, there's, oh my goodness, put it away. So yeah, anything I've got in my inventory will stay good because I've got it set so that we're not persistently online. So he must have killed me as I was logging in, that rhino. But nonetheless, we're going to have to make another bedroll. We've got a load of branches in here, but I think it's plant fibers that we're missing. So we need to go get some of those. Here we go. I'm going to drop this because it's useless to us. There we go. And we need some plant fibers, but there's plenty of those around here. There we go. So I was going to give you guys a little bit, and while I'm doing this, hello? I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay, she still doesn't look like she's picking stuff up properly. There we go. Sort of. I'm going to give you guys a bit of an intro to the members of the tribe of angels. They are not technically, at this point, members of a clan, because in order to make people members of the clan, I have to literally be standing in front of them and invite them. And that may or may not happen. I'm not sure if we'll get the opportunity or not to do that. So, We shall have to see. But for the moment, I will still refer to them as members of the tribe because we're all kind of, yeah, there's not that many of us on this server, etc. So, who we have on the moment? Well, it's about 6 of us on here at the moment. I think I make it 6, including myself, which means that there's still 4 slots available. So if anybody else wants to come on, do hurry. I mean, I can always expand in future if need be. So that would be a good thing. Okay, let's just see before we do anything else if I can make myself a bedroll now. Should be able to, shouldn't we? Craft 10. Oh, I need twine. Well, I should have some twine in here somewhere. We got auto close on our doors. Is it this one that's... Hello? Got twine in it? No, do any of them have twine in? I don't recall, actually. Maybe we used it all up? Or does twine go off? I really, really don't think it does it? Twine really doesn't go off. Oh, do you know? Oh, good lord! I've just realised. I placed a workbench there. Did that rhino destroy it? I'll bet he did, in which case he's destroyed all the stuff I had in it too. Wow, so I had a workbench there and it's gone. And I can only imagine that it was destroyed by the rhino because when I logged in, he was at the back wall there. And they must be able, even if they can't destroy our structures, they must be able to destroy workbenches and things. So we really, really do need to get a barrier around the outside of this place, don't we? Because a couple of times I've logged in to find enemies right, literally not just at the gate, but clipping through the walls. And this is not a big place, so even if I logged out right in the middle, they'd probably still be able to get at me, particularly a rhino like that. So I've got my workbench to make again. That is really galling. And that was what contained a lot of my stuff, actually. That contained all my materials, my hide and everything for the moment. So I'm going to have a lot of gathering to do again because, yeah, whatever I'd put into that has gone. So that is not helpful. Okay, so I was going to give you guys, just tell you who is part of the Tribe of Angels server at the moment. We've got Thomas Godfrey, of course, but we've also been joined by Catham, Leaf, Leaf of Steel, who is from Gamers of a Certain Age, Ren, and Helix Oblivion, who has been on here as well. So there should be at least 5 other bases around this place, and from what I've heard, some should be easier to spot than others. And Catham says that he's left me a little gift in the furnace. Oh my gosh. You're a star, Catham. Thank you, my friend. That is just what I was thinking I needed. However, I also need something, you know, that I didn't think I was going to need, which is, which is a new workbench. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna have to make some twine, aren't we? Let's just make 10 twine, and then when we've made that, we'll make ourselves a new fiber bedroll. Oh, what does it take to make an actual bed? Actually, one that will just stay there and be persistent, so this can't happen again. Bed maker. Well, we can unlock that, right? And then we can go back to here, and where's the bed? It's not anywhere logical. It's up at the top. Oh, there's several of them. Okay, well that needs wood, hide, twine. That's not too expensive, is it? We can make that. We can also make that. Do these beds actually, because I can remember those being, yeah, see, that's quite expensive, isn't it? Swines. And I only got thick hide off that rhino too. Yeah, do these actually work properly as respawn points? I'm guessing that they do. I am guessing that they do. Alright, so let's make ourselves one of these now. One only. Thank you very much. And once that's done, we'll lay that down and then we'll be able to get that sorted at least. Oi, oi! I hate these things. They just peg it so very fast and then they start rubber banding. Well, hey, I'm not sure why our server was rubber banding the last time I did an episode, but one thing I do know is that we've had some problems with the server. Oh look, here comes a hyena. So we'll take his hide, shall we? There we go. There we go. I think we'll what's that shadow? Oh, it's cool. It's cool. It's just, yeah. There we go. Okay. We'll have his hide. There we are. And how many hide did that get us? Because hide is what we lost, isn't it? We'll get... Oh, there's another one. Ah, here we go. You're gonna feel a rough edge of my sword, sunshine. You're gonna wish you hadn't bothered aggroing me. Alright. And there is that is probably the deer I was shooting before. Oh gosh, there's another hyena. Oh, look at that. Did that hyena just kill that? Hey ho. There's an emu. I'm not sure if they do aggro, don't they, when they get close enough, which is really quite unfair considering he came up to me. Stupid thing. Okay, here we go. Let's just harvest these. Hello, do I have my dagger? No, I put it away. Stupid me. Okay, I've got loads of stuff actually here. We've got silly amounts to hide now. This is great. And I might have some meat for my trouble. Oh gosh, look at that. No, perhaps not. Okay, I'll just take this one. There we go. We actually got some feral flesh from that one. Okay, so after that little lot, we got some 18 meat actually, so that's not bad, and 120 hide. Nice. Alright, can we make a bed? No, because we need some wood. Hello. And I need to make some twine as well. So we lost all our twine. We lost an awful lot of wood, or whatever I can't remember exactly what we'd gathered, but we're going to have all that to do again. So let's get gathering with the wood here. I need to reset my spawn point as well, of course. Oh, I've made a bedroll. Yeah, I've made a bedroll, but I'll put that in the chest. Because I think what we'll do is we'll keep that as a sort of a temporary spawn. Oh, of course I am. Well, we're just going to have to stagger back on. Exceedingly slowly. Here we go. Put that away as well. Alright, and I will put the bedroll in the chest so we can use that as and when we go sort of anywhere else. And we'll put a proper bed in the base. But I don't necessarily want to... I'll put the bedroll down for the moment, actually, because I want to put a bed down before we finish today's episode. But I first need to put... yeah, really, I need to sort of... I'll put it up on the roof, actually, the bed, and we'll turn that into a sort of a more secure location. I'll put walls around it, and we'll have it as a... Yeah, a bedroom area. That'll work better, I think. Okay, campfire. It's got some wood in it, but we've got enough wood in it, I think. Let's just do that. On. And we'll do that also, actually. There we go. Super. Alright, we are over encumbered. Yes, we know so. Alright, so I'm just going to put that there. Trouble is, you could die several times in a row. Really, couldn't you? Did that work? That did not work. Try again. There we go. You could die several times in a row to a rhino, but the fact that I was in my base suggests that I could have only have died once, or not at all, and he could have just managed to destroy my stuff through the walls. He didn't manage to destroy my boxes. I think 3 was all I'd put here, wasn't it? That was all I'd put here. Okay, we've got various boxes. Let's put our bed in. Oh, we haven't made it yet. We haven't made it yet because we're not able to make it yet, I assume. There we go. Now we can make one. We will make one and then we'll put it away. I need to make one of these, and I do not have what we need because we need stones. Well, yeah, you see, I think all my stone was in the workbench too. So, for the moment, I'm going to put them in this box here. I don't know if boxes take damage from other entities. Do you know what? I can't actually... Have I made a bed? I have made it. Jolly good. Let's put it in there for the moment. No, in the chest. And we'll put that lot in there as well. There we go. And my twine. There we go. So we may be safer to not keep stuff in the workbench just in case. Alright, there we go. For the time being, okay, we need some stone now. So where's my pick? And I also need to repair stuff, don't I? Stone stuff is pretty easily repaired. So what's going on the server at the moment? We've got the half a dozen peeps at the moment, as I say. And what's happening at the moment is that everyone's pretty much building their independent leveling bases, and most people, to be honest, have spent, in fact not probably all, have spent more time on this server than I have. We've had a few problems this past week, and that would have been 2 weeks ago at time of airing, with the server kind of randomly not working, and I had to restart it and stuff. So in case that happens again, guys, any members of the tribe, if happen to be watching this, yeah, let me know, because if it disappears again or just won't let you in, I'll just let me know and I'll give it a kick up the arse, and hopefully that will sort it out, because it did seem to work last time. The good old techie solution, turn it off and on again, and it does seem to do the trick a lot of the time. So yeah, but in spite of that, a lot of people have spent more time on here than I have myself. So probably most people at this point are higher level than me and have bigger, more impressive bases than me. But that isn't, it's not a competition. But I will take ideas from other people's designs, absolutely. If I see them, and when I see them, let's say when, we will see them, I dare say. So, oh, and we're over encumbered again. There we go. So yeah, that's what's going on at the moment. I'm going to repair my stuff up here, I think, actually, aren't I? That's probably a good idea. Repair, and repair. We're good. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and ultimately, as I say, would like to make a big kind of collab base, which we'll put somewhere over by the oasis. Which should be really good. At the moment, I've got our chest set to be private, so basically not really allowing anybody else entry to them. Can I craft one of those yet? No, because I haven't got any hide. Because I've got any hide as well. There we go. Let's try now. Can I make it now? No, because I haven't got enough wood. Oh, can't. And I'm over encumbered as well, so we're just going to have to put this lot back in there, aren't we? And get some more wood. Okay, here we go. So, so yeah, that is ultimately the plan. Yeah, I'm going to look into whether it's possible to open chests and lock chests so that we can have everybody can have their own sort of private stash kind of thing in their little bases or whatever if they want. But then in the collaborative base, we can have chests that everyone has access to. Not sure if that's possible in game. This is my first real foray into multiplayer, so I'm not entirely sure how everything works at this point. So it's a learning curve. Okay, we can finally make our workbench, and this time we're going to make sure that it's protected, so that yeah, so that we don't end up with the same problem occurring again. But yes, I will also. I don't know. The thing is, you see, that rhino came from above. It came from above, and it really genuinely did. It came off the cliff above. Why it aggroed on me, I don't know. I must have just been in its aggro zone, mustn't I, really? I must have just been in its aggro zone. Now, the only trouble is, and this is very annoying, this is probably now not going to place because it's saying it's overlapping with the ceiling. That's annoying. So maybe what I have to do is put this upstairs too. That way it's going to be safe from... Hopefully, it's going to be safe as well. So I'll put it here. And then we can build some walls up around it. There we go. That's actually 14 miles too far forwards, isn't it? But heck, I don't care at this point. Whatever. And we'll put our stuff in there again. I can't remember what exactly we need in there, really. That stuff. Whoa! And then we'll go downstairs for some other stuff. Here we go. Yes, and hopefully we'll get this sort of vaguely sorted so that... There we are. And that's... And I'll have the twine as well. And then this is where we need to put those. There we go. Okay, so we've got some serious building to do now. Basically, I think we need a surrounding wall. We got something else aggroing on me now. No, I don't think so. I think that's just the sound of my fire, which hasn't stopped, so it must still be cooking. Let me just check on that, because that's a relatively new mechanic. Yeah, it's still cooking, so that's fine. Okay, so yeah, we've got some building to do now, because I want to do something to be able to protect my base from being aggroed from rhinos dropping randomly from the sky. We can put a fence around the outside, around the perimeter, to stop, yeah, to stop similar things. I don't know if we can fit anything around the back there, but we might have to... I don't know. I didn't think about animals running onto the top of it from above, to be quite honest. But if I put a roof over this, then, and I make sure I don't put anything downstairs that can be trashed. And then, because if I put a fence around the outside there, then we'll end up with one inside our perimeter, potentially, which is not clever. Not big and not clever, not what we want. Okay, so we want to protect our furnace, don't we? Which, again, I've put in a slightly inconvenient kind of place to try and put inside a perimeter enclosure. Oh, I haven't thought this out. This was only supposed to be a small kind of starter base, and it still is, really. But there are a few things that I want to do here to enable us to be able to... There we go. To enable us to be able to move into the Iron Age. Now, of course, Catham's little present is going to help us with that, because we are now making a load of iron bars. Yay! So I can then get myself into the Iron Age. We're going to have to go in search of coal and iron in order to sort of keep fueling our forge and yeah, keep fueling the furnace and keep crafting as well, of course. And I'm going to have to keep myself in hide and all the rest of those things. But we're over in cupboard again. Let's see if we can make some structures. So I want to make some walls for the upstairs of our house, and if I recall rightly, we need at least 4 of those. Did I just make 3? There we go, 4. And we're going to need... I'd quite like... I don't know. I'd quite like, I suppose, to have a kind of a... Not exactly a veranda, but I'd quite like to be able to see out from above and maybe have a porch kind of thing going on. Yeah, there. That is what I mean. Okay. There we go, and we gained a level for our troubles too. And then I've made a doorway because, as I say, I quite like to be able to access some sort of porch here. We've got an emu there that's going to take exception to my presence as well, no doubt. But yes, I'm going to put some sort of porch there as well. So we're going to put some flooring here above. And then, yeah, a couple of pillars maybe. Although, do we need some foundations to be able to do that? I'm not entirely sure. Our foundation's not that high, but who knows? Okay, is this actually got... So, yeah, it's cool. It's got space in it for smelting that iron down. Good, so we're going to need some... yeah, we're going to need some ceiling as well, aren't we? Not least because... Let's see how many we can make. Recipe sandstone ceiling 4. Okay, let's do that, and then maybe I can put some on the front here. There we go, like that. And then I'll probably make about 1 more block from that than that. But as I say, in order to get some pillars to go down to the floor, not that we'll necessarily need to do that, but it will look better. I might have to place foundation under them, so we might have to take those steps out and put the steps further over this way. But that's just going to give us an idea of how big an area we're going to need around. I'm not planning necessarily on making the base any larger than it is currently. I'm going to have to think about, you know, raining rhinos it's raining rhinos, hallelujah. But yeah, I've taken out quite a few trees, but I've established that the trees actually grow far enough from the base that they actually respawn when I'm offline, so that's pretty good. In the meantime, yeah, I'm going to need some more resources to sort of finish this job, but I'm going to leave the porch as it is for the sec. And what I want to do now, I want to level up, because we've got 12 unspent points here. So let's see, accuracy, grit, encumbrance, yes please, we'll have some more of that. Grit, yes, we'll have more of that. Strength, we'll have more of that. Vitality, we'll have more of that. And I think I'll put one more in survival as well. I think that does make a difference these days. Okay, just a little bit worried that'll aggro me while I'm not looking. Let's just repair these while we've got a little bit of stone in our inventory. There we go. Alright, so fence. We've got a sandstone fence and a fence foundation we're going to need. So we need 4 wood and 27 stone for that. So I need to gather, funnily enough, stone and wood. So we'll take some more trees and some more stone. And then we'll get making some fences to surround this little place. And they will be a little bit better defended at least. Okay, we're encumbered. Must be time to make some fence foundations. We should be able to make a ton of them with this. Craft 10. Okay, so we can't make that many then. Let's make 10. They're not that expensive, surely. Oh, it's the stone, isn't it? It's the stone. Each one takes nearly 30 stone, so yeah, but if we can make 10 of them, that's going to give us a good start. Now we just have to think of where to put them. So, where is going to be best? Well, obviously, we're going to have... do you know what? Let's make the rest of this. So, oh, we don't have any left. Of course we don't have any stone left, but we could do with making our other bits of sandstone ceiling, so we can see whether... Oh, I can judge. It's fine, she says. Okay, so we're going to start maybe from the back of the building here. Yeah, this is not... We're not intending this to be super... It's not going to go that way because of the forge. We're not intending this to be sort of super strength, or, you know, sort of purge proof or any of that nonsense. So I'm going to do that because that way it goes around our forge, like so. There we go. But if anything drops off the back there to try and get at our base, it's not actually going to... There we go. It's not actually going to get stuck, hopefully. Or if it gets completely stuck, I'll just kill it like I did at the beginning of the episode. There we go. We'll have a little yard round. Will you go from the corner? No? Really? Will you really not go from the corner? That's kind of crazy, isn't it? That it will only go... Why? Okay. Oh, that is not what I meant. That is not what I meant at all. Okay, still getting used to using mouse and keyboard rather than... Can we turn that round somehow? No, that just turns it round in the wrong sense. Is there some way of rotating that, which I don't know about? Okay, finally. There must be some way of rotating that I don't know about, but we don't want that there. We really don't. So we're going to get shot of it. I don't believe we can pick blocks up now, but there you go. So I'm gonna destroy that. Let's get rid of these rocks here as well, because again they are not particularly helpful to us there, except that they are if we... Yeah, I don't want anything getting stuck on them, basically. There we go. Okay, annoyingly, there is disparity between the two edges of the foundation. And I think that's the fence foundation. And that, I think, is because at this side, the fence placed itself against the back wall. And on the other side, it kind of has placed itself halfway along there, which I didn't notice. So it's done something slightly odd, slightly wonky, and that's why we've ended up with the... Yeah, so we're not actually going to be able to place any kind of gate there, whatever. because it's just gone completely horribly wonky. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll do something to sort that out, or maybe I won't be bothered. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how best to deal with that at this point, really, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave it as it stands for the moment, because enough. And I'm just going to make 4 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then we can finish off our porch. And there is one other thing that I want to do, really, that I want to be able to make. We can make a wooden side post, which I really want to be able to make and place in my courtyard here, so that we can, I presume we can use that. I can put that as a sign saying this is my place, kind of thing. So that would be useful. And if it's... But for that, we're going to need our carpenter's bench. And I don't know if I've actually... Oh, I have learned that. Okay, I've learned it. Oh, there it is. There it is. And we need 400 wood for that. Of course, we need lots of wood for that. So we'll see if we can get enough wood to place a carpenter's bench. There we go. And there. And that looks a little peculiar. In fact, it looks a lot peculiar. But as I say, what I might do is place some foundations here. And then put some pillars. And then it'll look rather better. And as for the outside walls, I'm not entirely sure what's for best to do with that, really. I would like them to meet up so that I have the vague chance of putting a gate there. But to be honest, not sure you can put a gate there in any case, because this is foundation, fence foundation. I think gates have to go on top of that rather than... So that is the downside of fence foundation. But this should help, at least, to keep aggro away from the base. Shame about the back wall. We can still get stuff aggroing through that. But our bed, if we put it on the top story, shouldn't be too bad. It shouldn't be a problem. Where did I put my bed, actually? I think it's in this chest here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, let's place that. Let's place our bed now, and then we don't need to worry about that any longer. We should have a spawn point that is lasting. Yeah, that's a good place for it, I think. Will it go there? That's cool. There we go. And then, yes, we need to update to that one. And then I can pick up the one that's downstairs. I assume. Hold E. Pick up. There we go. And we can put it away in here for the time being. Along with some other stuff. And I'm going to see if I can gather some wood to make the carpenter's bench with. Now that should be safe there, shouldn't it? That should be safe from aggro there. So we'll put it there. There we go. I will put all of this wood in there also. There we go. And then we should be able to... Oh, look at that. We can make a double bed. But we'll make, at the moment, a few curved wood for ourselves. There we are. And how many does our sideboard require? It requires shaped wood. Well, hello. It's not going to take much then, is it? There we go. That's it. We can make it. Let's do this thing. Great stuff. Okay, so this place is starting to take shape, but I've got some work to do. And I may well do some work on it off camera. Possibly. But it's finding the time that's quite difficult, I find. But at least we've got some iron cooking away here, and that gives me a scare every time it does that. Sort of, you open it up, it looks like there's nothing in it, which is not great, to be honest. But I'm going to put my notice board. Is it a sideboard or is it a notice board? I'm guessing it's a sideboard. We can put our name on it and say this is Angel's house. I don't know. I don't want to put it there because that would be in the way. Let's put it outside the gate here, kind of thing. Because if I change any wall or fence foundation, it'd be like, ah, there's a person! Ah, there's a person! There's a person on my top! Ah, there's a hyena as well! Holy crap! Oh, hello! Ah, no! I've got a hyena in my enclosure. Okay, I'm not sure who this is. I can't see. Die! Yay! Woo! Okay, that says it's Ren! Hi, Ren! can't work out how to type. So stupid. Sorry, it took me a while to work out how on earth I was supposed to do that. And I have no idea whose loot bag that is. I can't remember if I dropped something. It's probably the hyena, isn't it? But I have no idea. Old loot bag. Hey, nice! Thank you, Red. I'm not sure if I was talking in the right one there. I was talking globally when I was actually supposed to be trying to talk to Ren, but I'm not sure if that worked or not. Anyway, it was nice to see Ren on here, so that's lovely. So that's one of our players. And I'm not even sure. I'm going to be doing some more research, I think, into how on earth chat works, because that is the first time I've really had to use it. You could tell. Yeah, quite frankly, I need to know how to use it rather better than that, don't I? So the last thing I'm going to do this episode, I'm going to see if I can put my name on here. Oh my goodness, that is huge. I assume. Probably resizes depending on how much text you put on there, but you know, that means that possibly, oh, it dizzles a bit. That's pretty horrible, isn't it? Possibly what we can do is we could probably put some sideboards up around the place, which I think there's something that allows you to communicate in game anyway. So I'll be looking into that also to be able to hopefully make communication a little bit easier between our people. And yeah, definitely in order to make communication easier, I don't know that if voice over IP is working. Didn't seem to work when I tried it with Ren just then, but certainly I will look into how to make chat work properly, because I know there's a global chat channel and there's a more there's a sort of a non-global chat channel as well, and yeah, I'm not entirely sure quite how they work, so I'm going to be looking into that one so that I can communicate next time I see somebody on the server. But there you go, guys. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this slightly manic episode. Until the next time, feel free to leave me your hints, tips and comments, for goodness sake, although quite often I've actually found out for myself by the time I've finished struggling with something. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button if you like what you see here today, and let's hope we get our act together a little bit better in the near future. Till then, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye bye from all of us who are or aren't on the server at the moment. Bye bye for now.